Good evening, my name is Garrett and welcome to The Last Call. Tonight's final drink is from Creador. This is Lumbre Agave Spirit, coming in at a 48.3% ABV. So for full disclosure, this is a media sample that was sent over for our virtual tasting event. I still wanted to talk about it here on the channel to share with you the experience, so just keeping that transparency open. When it comes to the spirit itself, it's actually being fermented, distilled, proofed down, and aged all in Oaxaca, Mexico, and then is brought here to the United States for bottling. And after seeing the photos and videos of the very small group that is working on this, it's quite amazing. Their still is all clay pots, their fermentation is clay pots, everything is made by hand, and it is just the most amazing thing to ever see and experience, that you have so many of these family members working together to make this amazing spirit. Being that it's being brought here to the United States, Creador is paying a fair price for the product itself, bringing it here and bottling it. So Lumbre itself is actually produced using the Lumbre Agave, which tends to have a fiery red base, which is funny because that's why they called it Lumbre, which translates to fire. So after 8 to 10 years of maturing, it's roasted and then distilled, aged for about 3 to 5 days in clay pots, and then proofed down, ready to go. And again, I really was excited about talking about this because it is such a limited release. And it's not because of scarcity, it's just because they are such a small group working on this. And it's really cool to talk about craft distilleries. It's one of my favorite things to do. And to give them that platform, I was more than happy to. So let's go ahead and jump into things. And as always, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, hang around for a bit. If you're interested in the other reviews of Creador I'll be doing, they'll be linked up above and down below, along with a link to their website so you can check them out. Maybe look up picking yourself up some if you're interested. Beautiful clear color. I know you can't see it in the glass here, but you can see it in the sample. Beautiful. Beautiful proof point too. A lot of times here in the United States, we don't see a lot of high proofed agave spirits. So let's go for notes. Oh, it is so fruity, sweet. Even a little floral going on. Oh, it's so light. No ABV, nothing harsh, no off notes. And the agave, how it was cooked and aged and everything, it has just such a beautiful, almost perfume-like to it. Almost like sweet, freshly sliced apples. Like a Granny Smith apple. Not quite tart, but there is a little bit of green tartness to there. Oh, it is just so lightly soft on the nose. And being for the 48%, it is beautiful. The floral really opens up beautifully here. And you're getting just like a bundle of fresh flowers. I love the soft pepperiness to it. The agave in here is so subtly soft and beautifully done. There's no real smokiness. It's not quite like a mezcal or anything that we're used to seeing a lot of smoke on there. But there is a little bit of a layer of a chariness, just a light one. And the cool thing is, since they're using clay pots, you're not getting a barrel impact. So you're not going to get the commonalities of oak, vanilla, caramels going on that we tend to see in a lot of different tequilas and other agave spirits. But very friendly on the nose, nice soft sweet, little silkiness going on. But for me, it's got almost a white pepper, like a freshly grated, cracked white pepper on the nose. Florals and sweet apples. All right, let's go for a taste. Beautiful on the palate. It honestly reminds me almost like a young scotch. Not in such a new make way, but kind of this, on the palate it goes a little smoky, sweet, pepperiness. Almost like a Lagavulin. And it's got such a beautiful cling on the palate. So you're getting this leatheriness and that cracked pepper on top. The roasted agave is what's giving me the scotch vibes, because you're getting these lovely roasted fruit notes in there, and it's just got such a beautiful impact. There's no ABV, nothing harsh, no off notes on the palate. It's just beautiful. I love the pepperiness on this one. It's very light, but pronounced in that white pepper note. The fruitiness is still there. Again, you get a little bit of leathery, the charry layers of that agave is beautiful. And then here in the finish, it goes very sweet, florals, honeysuckle, and kind of a little bit of a green grassiness going on in there too. I love this bottle. Now I'm getting almost a grilled fruit, almost like a like if I had on the smoker. That's what it's reminding me of. So every now and again we grill out and we put the fruit down for the meats. You know, put your, in our case it would be pineapple, but even on pork chops we've sliced thin apples and laid those across there so you get that kind of savory and sweet going on. The sweet grilled notes is what I'm tasting here right now. It's approachable. If you've never really delved deep into the agave spirit realm, this is a great sipper. It's got all the characteristics of a beautiful, well-roasted agave. That pepperiness, the sweet factors in here, the leatheriness. And again, for me, the charred agave is bringing across almost like a scotchy vibe to it. Let's talk about market price, because we all know market price is market price, and it's always going to vary. To put it in perspective, when it comes to this release itself, there was 764 bottles created. So very, very small batch. Like this is the, if you've ever wanted a definition of small batch, when they go down to that exact number of bottles, that's small batch. And a bottle of this costs $110. And it's a respectable price. And when you see the process, when you see the love and care that it takes to create a beautifully done agave spirit, there's no additives, there's no extra frills to this. It is a small local area doing beautiful things, creating a beautiful done spirit here. It's worth that. If you get the opportunity to try, I highly recommend it. And if you ever see these on the shelves, any of their lineup, I'll just tell you ahead of time, they're all wonderful and they're all different, but beautifully done agave spirit. And again, if you're interested in learning more about Creador, a link to their website will be down in the description area below. Go show them some love. So yeah, there you have it, folks. Creador Lumbre Agave Spirit. If you have any questions about the bottle itself, let me know down in the comments section below. I will do my best to answer it. And if you have any specific spirits I should go looking for, also let me know down below. Love doing these reviews and sharing with you the experience at home. And as always, may your last drink of the night be the best one.
You know, and I really like it might